Hey, good afternoon, Three Rivers Church. Wanted to take a few minutes and give you some information about the JamesHouse. Now, JamesHouse, for a lot of you guys who are new to our church, you really don't know a lot about JamesHouse, but JamesHouse is a foster home that I had the privilege of being part of, the leadership who built that house for the purpose early on as we began to get engaged in our city, engaging foster care and adoption. So we were able to put that together, raise the money, build that house. And it was absolutely an amazing thing. And so over time, however, as I transitioned away from that role into teaching, education, and being at Three Rivers, we were able to acquire JamesHouse as a church. And so the vision was to have an assessment home where we could help to alleviate the foster care crisis by taking foster children in and getting them placed into a home that was safe and a good fit based on the need of those children. The hope was that this would alleviate some of the trauma that foster children experience from having multiple placements until a suitable home was found. Now, when the house was acquired, there was a Three Rivers family, the Colston family, that were willing to move in, and they were working toward the implementation of this model. Now, as the work progressed, it continued to be clear that the greatest need was for more foster homes. Floyd County didn't have the luxury of utilizing JamesHouse as an assessment home or to really even work toward that as a model due to the lack of foster homes. An abundance of homes was needed and still is needed in our city. So the JamesHouse filled just part of that need. As the Colstons transitioned out of that home, that need became all the more clear. So earlier in 2021, rather than continuing to build on the assessment home and group home model, we found that it would be best to allow Global Impact and Restoration Rome to take the JamesHouse and assess the best way to use it going forward. Therefore, we gave JamesHouse to our own Global Impact Restoration Rome. So they will continue to assess the needs of our city and work with all of our partners, including us, to continue addressing the need for many homes and all the many services that are needed to properly care for our children, our biological families, and our foster and adoptive families in Rome and Floyd County. So if you have any questions about that, how you can continue to be involved in foster care adoption and the need for more homes and how to serve our families and our children, please don't hesitate to see myself, Pastor Jim, Pastor Justin, Pastor John, and we're glad to help you do that. And if you have any questions about the home and us gifting it to our own Global Impact Restoration Rome, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and ask those questions. And as we enter the season, the holiday season, and people are thinking about giving, this is a great opportunity to, in addition to your local church, because that's our first place of giving, in addition to your local church, encourage you to think about giving to Restoration Rome in the work that is being done to utilize all the resources God has given us to address this need. So thank you, Three Rivers. We're grateful for you. And as we plug forward into this season, we pray that the Lord would use us, the Father would use us for His glory and our good as we continue to address foster care in Rome and Floyd County. Grace and peace. Y'all have a great Monday. Out.